Hey everybody, it's your lowly trans girl here. It's been quite a winter. I haven't even picked this camera up in months. There was so much dust on it. It's so gross. I had video from last October on the card still. Just haven't been feeling it. Right now today I'm at the Gallagher's entranceway to the Mission Park Greenway. And it's a pretty day. It's kind of chilly, but it's really nice and sunny. And yeah, I have some really bad back issues, and so I need to get out and move it around a bit. And that's part of the reason why I haven't really done much this winter. I really screwed my back up, and it's taken me a long time to get back to moving around properly. So if there's still anyone out there, join me if you want to, and we will head down and maybe check out some caves or something, some like Pioneer Day shit. Okay, so talk to you later, bye. Everybody's just walking down the trail, and I came to this really cool like little pasture-y green spot. Super nice here. It's really close to the trail entrance. You probably wouldn't want to camp here, but it was just a cool little like rock formation someone made. It almost looks like a little rock garden. Yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, I really messed my back up. I started a different position at work in early October, I think. And on Halloween, I think it was, so only a month in, oh man, it's like a lot heavier workload. And I'm kind of weak and shit, and I hadn't been going to the gym for a while. So yeah, I really messed up my back. And it was part to do with going back to the gym and going back like too hard. And then the extra workload, I just kind of blew some stuff out. And never experienced that level of pain before. So it was honestly worrying. I didn't know if I would be able to like work again or like walk properly or ride a motorcycle. I was a little bit afraid. And yeah, I was off for 2 months, physiotherapy twice a week. I've done a lot of work. I go to the gym twice a week. I go to the pool once a week. Seems like all I really do now is exercise to keep my back from shitting the bed. And I missed a day last week, and I hurt my back putting my riding pants on, so I don't know. I guess I can't even skip a day. So that's why I'm out today, because I'm gonna walk it until it's either numb or loosened up or it doesn't hurt anymore. Something. My legs stop working. But yeah, that was a huge thing. But I have been back on my bike since. Actually, that's another thing that happened to me over the winter was my car died. Like died. Like I had to get it trucked away on a flatbed to the scrapyard. So yeah, I had just taken it in for regular servicing, and all the belts were worn out. So I got them to replace them because they were like really bad. But I guess like being so bad, they weren't putting very much tension on any of the pulleys. And once the new belts were on and everything started turning again, like the engine just started puking oil everywhere. And I had an exhaust leak at the back near the headers, so that was coming into the cabin constantly. So I'd get out of the car coughing and being all lightheaded, and like the bonnet looked like there was a fire underneath. It was very scary and very embarrassing. So I'd like have my hand on the door handle to jump out if it was caught on fire when I was at a red light. Like, oh my god, like. So yeah, that's gone. So I've just been riding my bike for the last month, and that's been challenging because the weather's been pretty shitty. And I start work at 4 in the morning, so I leave my house at about 3, quarter after 3 to get there, because I'm all the way on the other side of the city. It's a nice commute. It's just cold as fuck. So yeah, I'm working on getting another car. But looking around at used stuff, and it was all high mileage and still very expensive, and like, you never know what people do to cars. Like, my Hyundai only had 150,000 kilometers on it, and it turned into a death trap. So, you just don't know. So I opted to get something new, and it's nothing spectacular. It's a Toyota Corolla. But in a pinch, I can sleep in it, so that's nice to know. There's people on YouTube that live in their Corollas. I've seen how it's done, so at least I got somewhere warm and dry to sleep if it's necessary. It's not as comfy as an SUV, but also doesn't drive like one. I drove a couple, and I don't like the way they feel. I'm not an SUV person, man. I like small, little, tiny cars. They handle nice. They're easy to park. Like, they're easy to live with. So I don't really need four-wheel drive or anything either. But yeah, a little more like room in the back would be nice. But I like the color of the sedan, so it's simple that way. Anyway, you don't want to hear about all that. I'll show it to you someday when I get it. Hopefully by the time the weather turns shitty again. But yeah, here we go down the trail, and I'll show you some cool caves. Okay, bye. Hey there. Might have to zoom in. That might be a little far away, actually. But these are the oven caves that they had. According to legend, or the sign I just read, said they were probably used by Chinese placer gold miners by like 1859-ish or so. But they said how they developed was the river was actually much higher at one time. These little like back eddies carved all these little cool caves in the walls. So yeah, it's pretty neat, hey? We used to come out here all the time on our dirt bikes and ride around and check out all these places. And now it's like a park. It kind of weirds me out. But this one's pretty deep. Check this one out. But if you were panning for gold on the shores of the creek right there, what a great place to cook your fish or get some shelter, make a fire, stay warm. Yeah, it's cool, right? Have a little look around the cave. pretty neat to think that water could carve that. And you can just get that gorgeous cliff face over on that side. I've mentioned it before, rock climbing would be fun if I wasn't such a chicken. I'd like to be able to be like, I climbed that, but I don't actually want to climb it. So yeah, maybe about some plans for this year. I did have a number of really cool plans actually. Well, this is a cool formation too, sorry. That's just like little, I think they're like birds, for birds to hang out. But they're probably built the same way with the water running by. Yeah, what were going to be some of my plans for next year? Or this year, I guess. It is 2024 already. Yeah, I got an extra week of holidays this year because I'm getting old, and I have pre-retirement leave now, they call it. So that's nice. So that's 7 weeks off. I have to go do things. And my plan was to do like, the end of May I have a holiday. I was going to do like a East Kootenay loop. I've done the West Kootenays a lot, but I've only been, I think, through Creston once. So I'd like to go down and check out that area a little bit more. And in July I have a couple weeks. I was planning on going to further up north past Bella Coola, just on the west coast though, and just to check that out. See what that's like. Prince Rupert, I think, is up that way. So I don't know. I haven't done a lot of planning because I've been really gimped up, and I haven't been sure I've been able to. And then my car died, so that's going to take a lot of money to replace. That could have went to go in to have fun. So this year I might have to skip some of it. But I do have like the whole month of September off. And that's when I was planning to go down through California, do the Pacific Coast Highway, and back up on the east side of the Sierra Nevada mountain range, check out Death Valley and stuff like that. So I'd still really like to do that, so if I have to shit can my other 3 weeks of trips to save up for that, then I'll do that. And then also I was thinking, with a nice reliable vehicle in the wintertime, which I haven't really had in a long time, I can get out of here for some holidays in the winter, maybe head down to California in the car and do some car camping, or just get out on a road trip and go find some sunshine for a couple weeks. And then that brought in the idea of doing some car camping. Like, I'm not strictly married to moto camping. I really like to get out and explore and see things, and that could give you some more comfort on like shouldery seasons. And then I was also thinking a cool thing would be to have like an inflatable kayak or raft or something that you could row your camping gear out to like a little island in a lake and set up out there and camp the night out on your own little island. That would be pretty cool. I've seen people paddleboarding on mountain lakes, and I was like, that looks like something I'd like to do. So that might open possibilities for that too, because you can only carry so much on your motorcycle. So I did take my daughter on her first motorcycle ride and my first pillion ride. Last weekend we went to Armstrong to have some lunch, and she loved it, so she wants to keep going and doing that. And Masami might not be super like powerful enough for 2 people, so he does struggle a little bit. You can feel that, but it's not about the speed, it's about sharing my passion with my favorite people. 1 out of 3 so far loves it, and the other 2 want to give it a go, so that could be something fun. I'm not sure if they want to be on videos in my stupid little video thing project that I do to keep myself company, but yeah, we'll see how that goes anyway. I think that's going to be interesting this year, because I've been to so many of these places in the Okanagan over since 2018. I calculated it up, and I have like 60,000 kilometers on a couple different bikes over that time period. That's mostly in the Okanagan, so I've seen all this stuff. I think most of it that I know, and I still love it all, but it's not new anymore, right? So to be able to share that with fresh eyes, with new people that are just getting into exploring this valley we live in, that's cool. I like that feeling. So I'll do more of that. So nice to be outside. I know this winter was mild, but being gimped up without a car sucked. It's pretty isolating up here in the winter otherwise. Anyway, that's new with me. So anyway, thanks for joining me if anyone did. Hope you had a good winter. Hope it was better than mine. I hope you weren't laying in bed unable to stand up for weeks. But I'm super glad I'm mostly healthy again. It was scary though. That was an eye-opener. You gotta really take care of your body. You never know. Be gone like that. So enjoy your days now, right? Alright. Take care, guys. I'll see you later.